Alright, today I'm going to show y'all how to replace these markers on your trailer. That yellow light up there, those ember lights. They're also known as clearance lights. I'll show you how to replace them. Mine were broke on my 1999 International box truck. I do all my maintenance on my truck. I'm not a professional. I just don't have the money to fix. I don't have the money to pay a professional to do it. So anyways, let's get into it. I do moving for a living. I have my own moving business, but it's very expensive to run a business. So I don't have the extra money to pay somebody else to work on my truck, so I do it myself. So what you're gonna need is, you have to excuse me, I don't have a cameraman and this is not done professionally. This is just me and my camera, me and my cell phone. So what you're gonna need is a tall enough ladder. I'm not sure how tall this ladder is, but I'm about 5'9" and it stands up just about to the top of my head. So this ladder is about 5'9". It'll be better if you have a taller ladder. Probably about a 6-foot ladder would be perfect. 7 foot to reach to the top of the 24-foot box truck. But this is what you're gonna need. These are the tools. You're going to need a flathead screwdriver. You'll also need a Phillips head screwdriver or power drill. I have a power drill. You'll also need, you don't need a pair of pliers. That's for something else. You're also gonna need, nope, you don't need those either. Where are my other tools at? All right, you're also gonna need a pair of these vice grips here with the wire cutter right there. All right, so you got my power drill. You're gonna need a Phillips head screwdriver or a power drill. I have my power drill and some black tape, electrical tape. You're gonna need black tape. You can't use anything else but electrical tape. Otherwise, you're risking putting yourself in some danger. I also went to the auto parts store and I got the parts that I need, which are, my receipt fell, I need that. This is the part. It cost about $4, $3 and some change. It's pretty simple. I didn't read the instructions, but I'm pretty good with my hands, ladies. So this is how we're gonna do it. I'm working with one hand and a cell phone, so you're gonna rip that box open, rip that bag open. I mean, try not to get your trash on the ground like I did. I'm gonna pick mine up momentarily. And this is all that comes in the package. You have this cushion on the back that goes in between the truck and the light. You have this ember light and a wire that's attached to the light. So this is how it works. I'm gonna have to climb up my ladder. And the reason that I say you need a 6 or 7 foot ladder is because I told you mine is about 5'9". And I'm halfway up the ladder and I'm still not at the top of my truck. And you're not supposed to stand on the top of the ladder. I'm holding this with one hand. I'm gonna have to put my cell phone about right here. Where would I put my phone? I guess I have to hold it. Let me climb up. All right, now I'm standing on the top of the ladder, which you're not supposed to do. It's very dangerous. But anyways. All right, so here's the ember lights. You have one here. You have one in the middle of the truck, one in the front of the truck, same thing on the other side. There's 2 bolts right there, you see that? One screw right there, the other screw right there. You're gonna unscrew both of those screws. That wire right there, this black wire that's not connected to anything, is the wire that we're gonna use to connect to this wire that's on the light. All right. I'm gonna put that up there. Oh, actually, I'm gonna stick it in my pocket because it's windy. And if it falls on the ground, I'll be in a world of trouble. All right, so let's take these bolts off. Unscrew them. Not that hard, right? So I unscrewed the bolts. They were a little stuck, so I tried to unscrew them again, and they were very loose, but they were stuck. So what you're gonna have to do is kind of wiggle them out if they get stuck. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Now that you got the bolts off, just gonna grab this. It should pull right out. Now be careful not to rip this wire. We're gonna need that wire. All right, there's a little hole right here that it should just go straight through. All right, now it's off. This is trash that I'm going to pick up. All right, so now we have one exposed wire, and here's the magical part. This is the new one that we're gonna set right there. So we're not ready to set it up yet. What we're gonna have to do is take this piece off right here, or cut that off. All right, I went ahead and cut that off. I just cut the little tip off. I didn't cut the whole wire, you see? The whole wire is still there. I just cut off the little tip right there. All right, now I'm gonna have to cut this wire covering off and expose the wire about that much, probably about an inch or so. Not too much, but not too little. All right, so I got that off. Perfect shiny wire. This comes straight from the truck. Now I'm going to get this wire, and I'm going to get this wire from the light, the new light that I have, and twist them together. All right, so instead of twisting it, I forgot that I bought these wire connectors. So I went ahead and did it the correct way and put the wire from the truck inside this red wire connector on one side, and the wire from my light inside the other side of this red wire. And then I got my pair of pliers and I squeezed it and bent this red thing onto the wire connector onto the wires to hold it together. All right, so what I'm gonna do now, just to be on the extra safe side, I'm gonna get some black tape and wrap the whole thing up, just to be extra. All right, so this is how it looks. I have my amber light connected to the truck, and I went ahead and put the black tape on it. Now here's where your flathead screwdriver comes in. This thing, this yellow covering, it looks like it's already kind of popped off, but you're gonna have to get your flathead screwdriver and be very gentle to pop this thing off. So it comes off of the white base. You see it's already coming off there. So we're just gonna kind of pop it off. Let's see if I can leave the camera on. Yeah, it's already coming off. So this time I didn't have to use a screwdriver. It just popped off by itself. Now, I don't know what I did with that little cushion part that goes in between the truck and the light. So I may have to skip that. Actually, it's in my pocket. Good job. Now, all I have to do is find the bolt that I took out of the truck. Let's put on top of the truck. Let's see where I put these darn bolts at. Alright, got them right here. Alright, so I have the screws that came out of the truck. We're going to put this cushion on the back of this light here. It has the holes in the cushion and the holes in the light. I'm just going to stick this screw through there. Line it up. There it is. And I'm going to stick the screw to the other side. There it is. And I got to It's on here correct. Now, all you gotta do is screw this back onto the truck. Now, there's some little holes on that's pre-drilled into the truck that the screws came out of. Just line the lights up with those holes right there. Screw it back in. See the holes? Right there. That's where the light goes. Screw it back in. Alright, now I went ahead and screwed that back in. See, there's a screw there. And there's a screw there. Now be careful when you're screwing these back in not to bust this little bulb because it's very fragile. Now, I'm going to have to hide this wire. Don't want that just sticking out all over the place. I'm just going to tuck it up in that little crack right there somewhere just to hide it. Alright. Now this yellow part just pops right on. There's no screws. There's no anything. It just pops right on. Just snaps right on. Sometimes you got to play with it and wiggle it around, but it just snaps right on. And that wire, you see, I just kind of hid it up in there. Just kind of shoved it in there with my flathead screwdriver. But I was careful not to pierce the wire. So very gentle. So there it is. That's how you put amber lights on your trailer or your box truck. This one is a 99 International 4700. I'm going to do the rest of the lights around my truck.